Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Three Men and a Little Virus. Yes, so this is Series 2, Episode 6, and we're calling it Snow, for good reasons. My name is Mark Cridland. I'm the one that tries to hold this all together and tries to reel in these comedians and keep them on the straight and narrow. It's quite a difficult task. But those comedians are Mr. AMJ, that's Adam Morrison Jones, and Paul Tingey. They're the funny ones, allegedly. Of course, this week, main thing we talk about is the snow and what's been going on with the snow causing chaos. Paul has been a little bit poorly, so we've got a little bit of update on that. We've got some sketch ideas, but will they happen and will they be child friendly? Yeah. We talk about some films that we've watched this week. 1917, really good film. Even Frankenstein, Victor Frankenstein, comparing it to other versions that have been out. Airplane, Naked Gun, all that kind of stuff. We also talk about bad agents and ones that AMJ have had. We talk about the missions to Mars and the countries that have managed to get their spaceships to Mars this week. All of that, plus Storytime with Dave and AMJ. This week, it's Adam's Diary. Yes, interesting stories. So, all I'm going to say now is just sit back, relax, and enjoy another week of Three Men and Little Virus.
I heard this snow come from Scandinavia. Well, I thought we were British snow, mate.
Who told you it was Scandinavia snow?
That's what it said. It said this is Scandinavian snow. That's what it said on the news.
I was thinking about this the other day.
What do you call a scared person from Norway?
I don't know.
I should have said fright, really. A Scandinavia, I don't know. Doesn't work. I'll be quiet.
I like your effort. That was good.
It was better show last week, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
What? I think you're an integral part of this.
Yeah, I think Dave's better.
It's like the Turtles without Raphael. It just wouldn't work. Without any turtle. They're all needed.
I was about to say Raphael's my favourite, so I'm glad that wouldn't work.
Yeah, they could try. It just wouldn't be the same.
Not Michelangelo, then?
Oh, Michelangelo. Yeah, they need them all. That's the point. The Turtles are a gang.
They're a gang. Do you know who else is a gang?
Who?
Naughty people.
Naughty people. Have those boys been picking on you again, Paul?
Yep.
Again?
What did they do?
Are we going to go historical or
no, we're not going historical. Keep it light.
Keep it light. Okay. Let's go with new. What did they do this week? Oh, they threw snowballs at me.
Our kids threw snowballs at you.
Yeah. It's my own two sons as well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Who's dropped their phone?
No.
Has someone turned into Darth Vader?
No.
Was I the only one hearing that?
What, the echo?
I'll be honest, Dave told me last week about the fact he heard some music and you two said that they couldn't hear anything. I listened back to the show this week and there was definitely music being played.
Didn't hear
I think he was trying to confuse Dave the elephant.
It's easy to do.
It doesn't take much. How have we been in the snow? Has everyone been keeping safe?
I had to go to hospital yesterday. That was fun on a bus. 4 buses.
But what hospital did you go to? London?
Canterbury.
4 buses to the hospital?
Yeah.
Well, I think our listeners want to know, are you all right, Paul?
I hope so. They discharged me. I was admitted. I was put straight out into a ward. Then I got discharged, but they didn't find out what was wrong with me, which is a bit annoying.
Well, the doctor's been trying to figure that out for years, haven't they, Paul?
They have. In all seriousness, there's about 14 years they've been trying to diagnose one particular problem.
Oh, keep it light.
Keep it light.
He's determined, isn't he? He's bloody determined.
Don't worry, the blood that comes out is quite light, so it's not too worrying. The darker the blood, the more worrying it is.
Is that how it works, is it?
Yeah, that's what the haematologist told me anyway when I was younger.
Are you in the toilet? Are you having a wee?
It's all that
No,
blood just pissing out of his arm.
Yeah, that's what it is.
out my arm. No, pisses out my arse and my penis, but not my arm. Well, I did yesterday. No, I'm not doing a wee. I'm just pouring myself a cup of tea from my teapot.
See,
Good.
it's all right for some. I haven't got a cup of tea.
Have you not? I'd just have one.
You just had one.
So anyway, how have you enjoying the snow?
Anyone seen the news lately?
No, I want to talk about Paul pissing out blood more. It's the opening down bit of the show. If we've learned anything, it's, do you know what? Going dark, and then it's clean sailing.
Well, I went out the snow a few times with my two with my two children. They loved it.
I love the way you said your two older children then, and realised you only had two kids.
Well, that's what everyone thinks.
He's not very good. He's not very good at counting, is our Paul?
Hey, I'm the best one out of the four of us.
Hey, true that. I've loved the snow.
I got a C in GCSE maths, which I thought was brilliant because I can't even count to C.
Were you taught by West End gangsters from the 1940s?
C.
See?
There you go. There's a throwback to the DCR days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blimey. Yeah, talking of DCR, your new show, has it started yet? Or the return of the show, should I say?
It starts next week.
Ooh.
It was delayed by a week.
Oh.
What was it
Yeah.
delayed?
The snow.
Because of the snow, yeah, pretty much. No,
Feeling a bit poorly.
No. I'm fine. Well, I'm not fine, but no, it was just delayed because of administrative errors.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a very
Someone
archaic
pressed
way.
Also known as me writing down the wrong week, getting really excited, but no, it's the week after they meant. So this coming Tuesday, because this goes out on Saturday, you'll be able to listen to Skat with Paul.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I look forward to hearing it.
Yeah, 10 p.m. on a Tuesday or 5 p.m. on a Saturday.
Oh, you got a Saturday slot as well.
Yeah. How about
You
that?
must be desperate.
Thanks, mate.
We use that. There's such a blokey way in it that no one can say, "Well done." It has to be a little dig at the same time. Well done, you bellend. Wow, Paul, that's if you live to Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean, like you saying it might happen. I have. He come round earlier. I was a bit confused why, but still.
Yeah, Geraldine told us that if you don't make it, she's going to make Paul burgers.
Paul Burgers.
He sounds like my accountant.
Paul Burgers.
Hello, Mr. Paul Burgers.
Well, it's better than your solicitor, Fanny and Fanny from Fannet.
Fanny from Fannet. Mr. Paul Burgers. I'm writing that down. There's something in Paul Burgers.
There's a new sketch coming.
Have we had any? Oh, sorry.
That's where Dave and AMJ can work one week. It's at Paul's factory making Paul's burgers.
That's exactly what I've just written down there. Great minds.
Nice. Yeah, see, I can see this turning into a sketch show.
I think we need this to happen. We need to make money to pay the rent. So working for Paul's Burgers.
Otherwise, landlord Critters is going to chuck us out. So we can work in millionaire my factory. Me the millionaire.
I think this could be the greatest kids show ever.
Kids show? All right.
Kids show.
Hello, we both went at the same time.
Yeah. What ideas did you have?
Well, Benefit Bear can't be in the show, or Geraldine if it's a kids show.
Of course they can. You just play it down a bit. I mean, just cut out the F's and the C's.
I like the kids. We're not going to be smoking drugs today. We're just going to smoke candy sticks. And when I say candy sticks, it is rhyming slang. Ask your parents.
See? Perfect.
Yeah. We have that on CBeebies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe CBBC. I think more CITV.
CITV.
The rate we're going, probably pop.
Milkshake on Channel 5.
Milkshake on Channel 5.
It's
Well,
5. They've not had channel in their name for a long time. I bet they're really glad they've spent millions of pounds advertising themselves as 5, and people still call them Channel 5.
Oh, but then how many people still call ITV Channel 3?
None.
Do you know what? I
Yes.
don't call Channel 3. I call ITV. I've never called it Channel 3. It's weird, isn't it? That's stuck.
I think Critters has forgotten that he's that much older than us, I think.
I ain't that much
When
older
there's
than
only
you.
2 channels on the telly.
I remember when they used to talk from the magic box in corner of room. Oh, now this
Television?
television,
What's television?
radio. That was great. We all used to gather around and talk about our ailments, very
On
much like
wireless.
this. On
Yeah,
wireless.
what's changed then between radio and this podcast? Let's talk about Paul's
Nothing.
health.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just got to go back in time. I watched a film the other day, and it's been hyped up for ages, and I thought I'm going to watch it. 1917. Have you guys seen it?
Yes, I thought it was a great film.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I was quite impressed by it.
Shot in one take.
Really?
Apparently,
Well, obviously it was more than one take, but everything was done with one camera.
That's pretty
Yeah.
impressive. I love
Yeah.
stuff like that. Is it worth
It's a
a
good-
watch then?
It was well
Yeah.
worth a watch. I actually went to the cinema to watch it when it came out at the cinemas. Mrs. Tingy still hasn't seen it. I keep telling her that we'll watch it.
It's
And
on
then come the
Prime
evenings,
Video.
like she falls asleep, or we play the game of what hole's the blood coming out of now.
Yeah, it's a great. But did you watch it at the Silver Screen Cinema?
I didn't. I was actually naughty, and I went to a chain cinema to watch it in Dover.
Well, saying that though, people actually probably remember 1917 when it first happened. Some of the staff in that Silver Screen Cinema.
They're actually all quite young in the silver screen cinema, AMJ.
I know it doesn't work at all as a bit, and I'm sorry if you work there because I love the Silver Screen Cinema.
Yeah, can you stop slagging it off? Because I'm starting to get quite tetchy about this.
Well, it's
Hang
not
on.
funny though, is it? If I go on and tell everything how bloody great it is.
all publicity is good publicity.
Exactly.
Is it? You try telling that to Jimmy Savile's estate.
Everyone knows his name.
Are you my agent, Mark?
I'm just saying.
Everyone knows his name. Sounds very close to some advice I was given by an agent once, and I can't even say it out loud. We'll keep it for extras.
Was it Mal?
No, go on, say it out loud.
Oh, no, I'll say it out loud. He come up to me and go, well, Adam, I don't understand the point of DBS checks. A good paedophile never gets caught. And then he just walked off. And I remember standing there for 10 minutes with two members of staff going, he did say that, didn't he? And I'm like, yeah, he definitely just said that. So, yeah.
Was that Jimmy
Yeah,
Savile's?
Yeah, he was actually my agent for 7 years afterwards, but
Did he have a
Well,
didgeridoo?
You can get caught.
he did have a
It took 7
didgeridoo.
years to get caught.
It did take 7 years.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive, yeah. He wasn't. Just
in
clarify, he's
Parkhurst.
a lovely man. He's working a lot on the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
Do you know
Nice
what?
tax haven place.
For years, and I've only, like, when I was a kid, there's two things. I always used to think Rolf Harris was the face of KFC, but also, like, only up until last week, and this kind of, like, just proves how thick I really am. I thought, you know, his little bow tie.
Did you
the
think it was his arms and legs?
I thought it was arms and legs.
Yeah, it is. Is it not?
No, it really annoys me because for ages I genuinely thought he had like little arms and legs.
Yeah.
I
Massive
said that
head,
at the laughing
tiny body.
stage once, saying, look, it looks like his arms and legs.
Oh man, what a world we live in.
You dyspraxic twat.
Well, that's the problem with dyspraxia.
Yeah, I can say that as a fellow sufferer.
But the thing is, though, that's not dyspraxia's fault. That is me generally being a dickhead. Like, that's the difference.
I
That
didn't
is,
want to say that, though.
yeah. There's nothing to do with coordination. That's me not realising as a 34-year-old man that is a bow tie, not his little arms and
34?
legs. Yeah.
Did I miss the birthday?
I don't know. But did you? 35 this year.
Oh,
dear.
or am I just actually that much younger than the rest of you?
How old are you?
Just
12.
how old am I? I'm 29 this year.
Really?
No, of course I'm not.
Your real age, not your radio age.
Radio age, I think I'm 60 odd on the radio. I'm 34 this year.
Oh, yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah.
It's my birthday in a couple of weeks' time, you know.
Oh, is it, Crids?
Yeah. 112.
112.
And the rest.
Is it a big birthday?
Nah, next year's a big birthday.
Yeah, 70.
Close.
What are you going to do to celebrate?
I got the T in your honour then. I said 70, not 70. I've done that in your honour, critters. I used to go stop.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going to go on next year. I don't know if we're still going to be in this pandemic. Yeah, you never know.
Oh, well, we won't be in the pandemic, but they'll find another reason to keep us locked up. I'm with you, Wilson.
COVID-22.
COVID-22, Wales 8.
I will stand up for Wilson. He just goes for it. I love him. I think he's one of the best comics we've had. But today, it wasn't Wilson who said it. Someone posted on Facebook going, yeah, enjoy the snow. Secretly, the government trying to control you. And you know when you sit there going, yeah, the government are known for controlling you because they are the government. It's like, who do you think Boris Johnson is? Mr. fucking Freeze. Like, what do you think's going on? No one can control the sky.
They can. There's actually a true story. You can dissipate clouds. There's a machine you can use to get rid of clouds. A few film companies use it. Film producers and things use it. If there's a cloud in the sky, they use it to get rid of it so it doesn't ruin the shot. So sorry to ruin and piss on your bonfire there, AMJ.
Yeah, but that's
terrible.
That's a few clouds. That's not the entirety of the sky and snowfall for the entire country.
They can. They just get a bigger machine.
We're talking about the sky and that. Have you seen? There's now 3 spacecrafts have now entered the orbit of Mars.
Oh wow!
This week,
3 spacecraft, right?
Yeah. So the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, yes, them ones. They were the first ones to get there.
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah,
got a seagull looking at me through the window. I've got icicles that are about, I'd say they're a good 3 foot long, hanging off the top of my window as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mars.
A Mars a day keeps the doctor away.
It does, because you probably die of diabetes.
Yeah.
It keeps everyone away.
But yeah, we got 3 spacecrafts now going around Mars, which is pretty cool. Then, of course, you got SpaceX that are trying to do their life on Mars.
That was a good series.
It was, yeah. When they said they wanted to find life on Mars, that's what I thought. Hang on, it's on Netflix.
Is it on Netflix? I don't think I've ever watched it.
It's on the iPlayer, anyway.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's on one of the one of the catch-up ones, anyway. I found it on our when I was going through all the Freeview Play stuff on our smart TV. I went, might have to watch that. But yeah, because SpaceX are trying to build a place where we can live, and all these other companies are trying to just discover more about the red planet. Because could there be life on Mars? David Bowie seemed to think so.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I used to like Ziggy Stardust until that lyric. There's a star man waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he's sure he'd blow our minds. What an arrogant toss piece.
Well, I think it's nice that he'd hold back because he didn't want our minds blown.
No, I think it's just rather arrogant. That'd be like me not joining you two on the podcast today because I think I'm much better than you.
Well, that did go through my head, but I decided to join you anyway.
I'm much better than you, and you hope that I didn't come on so I don't blow everyone's minds.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
one.
blow your minds if you know what I mean.
It was in a production meeting. We were going to make like our own signature T-shirts with our names on and sell them for 25 quid each in a pandemic.
But I only have
Production
25 of them.
meeting.
I only have 25 of them. There we go.
Hang
Because you
on.
don't need a band. It's all about you.
Hold on. This production meeting, I wasn't involved in this. So you
Yeah.
two trying to shift me off. I was only joking. I don't think I'm better than you two. I
No,
keep
no,
saying I'm the weak link out of us all.
He's trying to make it look like we're professional.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, that production
Production
meeting's
meeting.
really good.
Yeah, you
In
know
the
when
last-
we say half the things on air, they don't really happen, Paul. It's all the illusion.
What? Everything I say on air has happened.
Me and
Yeah,
Chris
I think-
are meeting up for a production meeting once a week during a pandemic to discuss this podcast.
Yeah,
the last
Skype.
time. The last time that there was a production meeting probably was 2014.
I think
Yeah,
it was.
I never had one with you critters.
No, you joined after. It's when
That's before
when
that.
me and AMJ started the show and we had production meetings in Weatherspoons.
Yeah, it's because you couldn't trust him to do anything good, so you had to have a production meeting. I come along, you're like, that kid's just natural. We don't need to worry about that. I just put a
Nah.
microphone in front of him.
Well, we
And
used to
he'll-
think you had to prepare stuff, and that idea slowly faded away as the years went on.
Well, I always used to make sure that we had the music. I prepared that.
Yeah.
Or I'd email a whole list of songs to critters and say, get that. Got us some listener requests.
Back in the day, eh?
Back in the
Yeah.
day, that production meeting in that Weatherspoons. Dreams were made. And
Although
broken.
maybe we should email DCR and see if they want to play our podcast out on their music.
Well, they did it.
I know they did at Christmas. They did because my
Yeah.
brother listened to it,
Ooh.
and I was getting up to the date messages from him telling me which bits he found funny.
I like that.
There's only one.
How many-
He loved the quiz. He loved Geraldine's and Dave's quiz.
Maybe we should bring that back more regular.
Yeah.
Maybe we should bring a quiz on DCR.
Maybe
Well,
when we
as soon
can
as-
actually get over to Faversham and record it.
Yeah.
Don't want to get a Faversham.
Well, no, that's
Terrible
that. We've got a great stage available to us critters.
We have quite a nice area to do something.
Yeah.
Just
But-
not yet.
Just not yet.
Because it's illegal to go in there at the moment.
It's not if we pretend we're all estate agents.
I reckon I could pretend to be an estate agent.
Yeah, are we looking to buy the place?
This looks spacious. This is really
Cozy.
spacious. Close to the path. This property.
Close to the path.
You've got a garden here, which is great for all your gardening needs. Do you garden? Maybe you could start. I think it'd be easy. It's one of those jobs that always strikes me as an easy job.
Have you got sea views from that place?
We have.
With
And he's got
binoculars?
D views and A views.
All the views.
All
Free
the
view.
views.
Free views.
Free View Plus.
That they took over from ITV Digital.
I thought Satan Sports did.
I don't know, to be sure. I don't work there anymore. I didn't work there anyway, so don't send
Did
your
you not?
angry next to me. No.
Duran, you used to work for Duran Duran, though, didn't you?
Did I?
Mm. His name was MJ. He lived in Herne Bay. That's what they used to sing.
You made that
Really?
sound a lot more jaunty than the original version.
Of
Like-
course,
Playing it in a flat cap in a pub.
they do. That's what they do now. They're a Chaz and Dave tribute act.
What, drum?
Yeah, Duran Duran.
Do you know what? I'd love to see a Chaz and Dave tribute act. There's not enough of them.
Let's start it.
Didn't
Let's
know there
start.
was any.
I think there's two,
Rabbit. We can't have the original Chaz and Dave now, can we?
because it's only
Uh,
Dave. Or is it Chaz?
Yeah, I'm Dave. Oh, that's what we should do. We should get Paul Chuckle and Dave to partner up. One week they do Chuckle Vision stuff, and then the other week they do Chaz and Dave stuff.
I like the idea of him sat backstage looking at a rotor going, "Oh, please be the Chaz and Dave week." No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Dave, not now. Paul, I'm busy rabbiting on. You got more rabbit than Sainsbury's.
Did anyone find not Chaz and Dave, Chucklevision funny as a child, or have I pretended
Yes.
it was?
Yeah.
I did. I still
Slapstick
find
comedy.
it funny.
Yeah, you still find it funny?
Yeah, honestly. Sometimes I watch it. There's no kids about. John and Coda aren't about. I'm sticking it on the YouTube or BBC iPlayer. I watched it on the bus on the way to the hospital yesterday.
Oh, God, imagine someone watching a man going to the hospital, watching Chucklevision on the bus.
I needed some light relief. And Paul and Barry are great at providing light relief.
How come we didn't drive to the hospital anyway?
Well, I drive because I'm in too much pain to drive.
Oh, wimp.
Sorry about that. Why didn't you drive yourself to the hospital with your brain tumour?
Because I had someone to drive me.
Yeah, so did I. Mr. and Mrs. Bus Drivers.
Are they married?
Yes, they are.
That's an awkward journey, isn't it? You should have turned right, Keith. I'll turn right when I want.
Why don't you shut your trap?
Like a co-pilot on a stagecoach bus. Turn left down each way. I know where I'm going, Keith.
On the way back from the hospital, I listened. Or was it I was in the hospital? I don't know. It was either on the ward or on the way back. I had some strong medication, so it's all a bit blurry. But I was listening to our podcast, and there's a bit where AMJ was mentioned about he was watching the Animaniacs, and he thought it was a good time to say "shut your trap hole" to his dad. Honestly, I was gone for about 10 minutes. I struggled walking back from the town centre back to my house, and look, just because I'm struggling to walk anyway. But that just I was gone. I was gone for a good half an hour.
Did you get some funny looks?
Couldn't care less.
No, those are the moments, so are they? I love it when something's that funny on a bus. Buses are great.
I used to drive them.
I think the funniest thing I've ever seen on a bus was a kid puking up on the stairs on the way down, and a man in the business suit then slipping on it on the next stop. He came running down and slipped on it. It's done. It's
Critters, what's the best thing you've ever seen on a bus? I bet you've got some stories.
Himself.
Yeah, well, I used to drive them, so you know.
Yeah,
it's all kinds of weird stuff. You know, people getting up to naughty things on the back seat of a bus, and late at night. That was weird.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have pulled over and walked back and started watching them, though.
Thing is, there's camera systems.
Coach Express.
Is there?
And it's all recorded.
You watch it later?
Well, the people in the office, but they enjoyed it.
Was it a live feed?
No, they get recorded onto a hard drive.
No, I bet it was a hard drive.
Yeah.
He turned his floppy disk into a hard drive and gave it plenty of RAM.
I've seen the news about this woman who's been
on the back of a bus.
Yeah. No. This is on a street, not on the corner. But no, this lady, she's been making people's day every single week on bin day. So what do you think she's been doing?
Has she been?
Their handles.
What?
Sanitizing their handles.
No.
Handing out complimentary Costa hot chocolates from the Christmas range that sadly we didn't get to.
Oh, she should have done. I had one. I had the purple one, latte with the chocolate in the actual coffee, which was nice.
You do know that Costa is an abbreviation, don't you?
For what?
Costa fucking lot.
I think things just say I like the good old people at Costa. I would be happy to advertise your brand.
Yes,
Some
yes.
for free. I'm not paying out for that much. You've heard how much I pay on shoes. I'm not paying that much for your tea coffee. Actually, I quite like the taste of your coffee. I just meant in general.
Free coffees is a pair of shoes for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
The other day, you text me something about £4 or £8, and I went, "That's a left shoe."
Because I text you a picture of a badge that I've got. It's Bart Simpson
yeah,
as Bucky O'Hare. That was £4 critters, £4, not much. No stretch of the imagination is £4 a lot of money. And Paul texts back, "That's half a shoe." And I'm like, I give up. There's nothing posh about it. I'm trying to think what this woman would have been doing on bin day. Was she collecting other people's bins before the bin man got there?
Now, I'll give you a clue. She was inspired by Amanda Holden.
Was she having an affair with Neil Morrissey or still married to Les Dennis?
No, close, but no.
Did she? I was gonna. No. I forgot where I was then.
Was she? Was she wearing a gaping dress where you could see her boobs?
Well, you never know.
Did she have quite a successful career in the entertainment industry, but not really having many discernible talents, if any?
In all fairness, she was really good in the Grimleys.
Well, there's a reference from the 90s.
Sitcom.
No. Well, last year, Amanda Holden put her bins out in a ball gown. And this woman...
Was that a revealing dress?
Well, I did say close. So every day since then, this woman has been putting on a different costume when she takes her bins out, such as dressing up as Marge Simpson, a pirate. Even at Christmas, she dressed up she made herself a big gingerbread man suit, the whole suit thing to wear. So every single week, she's been putting on weird and wonderful outfits and dressing up in all kinds.
To Disney to let her know about copyright infringement of dressing up as Marge Simpson.
No, even Wilma Flintstone dressing up as a member of ABBA. She even dressed up as a hot dog one week.
Is she Sausage from The Masked Singer with hell?
No, that's Stacey Solomon.
Sausages.
Can I just point out as well, like, it's a lovely thing to do to put the bins out. Surely the most time I've ever spent putting bins out in every property I've lived in has been 4 minutes max.
She's got a long drive, AMJ.
I'm just trying to think, like...
That's to fit all 4 of his cars.
That's fit all 4 of my cars. I'm the only person who hasn't got a car on this podcast.
No, that's it. You haven't got a car, you've got multiple cars.
Multiple cars with my big old...
Well done for rubbing it in mine in Critter's face.
I bet he's got an Admiral multi-car
insurance
policy.
No car, though.
He probably I bet he hasn't even got insurance on his cars or tax.
No.
Tax? What's that, he says?
Tax. Take your chance. I don't use the NHS. Why have I got to pay for it?
I certainly get my money's worth from the NHS.
Same here. Other costumes involve Olaf from Frozen, Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, and her dog pretending to be Toto. I don't know how that worked. 1 week, her friend even lent her an inflatable T-Rex costume. So it was a mini Jurassic Park.
Right, we're on to her.
Hold on a minute. She's clearly been stealing ideas from this.
She obviously listens.
If she opens Baby Jurassic Park, also,
I'm going to burn it to the ground.
I'm going to do the same.
The thing is, she's got a pub, obviously not open at the moment, so she could use the pub garden as a Baby Jurassic Park.
Oh, I'm not happy about this.
I just hope she remembers to feed them, unlike us.
Yeah, that was quite a bad day, that was.
I just noticed she's they've been delivering their own gin to locals during lockdown. They're not allowed to
That's
do that.
not allowed. That is not allowed. Alcohol deliveries are not allowed.
That's what I was just thinking.
Not only is she breaking the copyright infringement laws, she's also breaking the law, and she's breaking my heart, and she's shaking my confidence daily.
Also, I love the way that you see copyright infringement law not as the real law.
It's not. It's not really. Is it? But let's be honest. Murder, robbery, that sort of stuff. That's real law. Oh, he stole my idea. Oh, boo-hoo!
It's still the law. You can't put everything next to murder in your kind of murder. Nothing reaches murder, therefore it shouldn't be the law.
No, well, it's not. It's not proper. It is the proper law. Yeah, I get that. But
do you know how
when
much
you've got people-
Disney lose?
Do how much Disney lose? So what? They make enough money. Let it go.
That was one of their hits.
Yeah. Oh, we could be making more to store to ourselves. Let someone else have a bite of the cherry.
It was an apple.
No, that's copyrighted.
Well, can I just say, I bloody love the Disney Corporation and would happily be part. I'm willing to sell out.
Oh, I'll happily be part of it. They pay well.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Let's bang those people up who are imitating, because that'll be less money for us to get from the Disney Corporation when Dave the Elephant is the next huge syndicated thing on Disney Plus.
Really?
Exactly. Definitely.
People will forget about the Mandalorian. People will forget about Baby Yoda. They'll be all frigging themselves over Dave the Elephant.
And also, the low production cost means we make more money.
Yeah.
No.
Grogu versus Dave the Elephant.
Unfortunately, it won't be low production costs because we'll be claiming expenses. We'll be flying everywhere. Going to the shops for just flying to the shops to get sandwiches.
We're flying to North America to film the scene in a custard factory where Dave accidentally hits the wrong switch. Could we have just done that around the corner? I don't think so, Keith.
No. Who's Keith?
He's a production assistant.
He's the runner.
Yeah. He's the
pilot. To be honest,
yeah,
there is only Keith. He is the only person. Keith Disney.
Saw him the other day.
How is he?
The other day. Yeah, he's still running. He hasn't stopped. He's like Forrest Gump.
He is.
I hope he's all right.
Good old Keith.
Yeah. He once invited me to a charity run.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was out running. This is when I used to run a lot. And I was out running. I was running. Sometimes if I saw him running, I used to run alongside him and have a chat. And he went, I'm doing the Deal 5K this weekend. Do you want to come? I said, how are you getting there? He went, probably get up at 6 a.m. and take a light jog there. I didn't go with him.
I'm not surprised.
He had a 6 a.m. run to Deal before doing a 5K run.
Just a light jog. Yeah.
Just a light jog.
Yeah, talking of tales of running, Keith, have we got a story time for this week?
We have indeed.
Do you want me to go and get Dave then? He's gone up for his nap.
Go and wake him up whilst we find out what AMJ's got planned, because that really sounded like you're well prepared.
Well,
next book that's next to him on the shelf again, like Jamie Oliver's Cooking 15 Minutes last week.
Don't be so mean. It's called Adam's Address and Diary of 2021.
Mummy,
hello.
I'm a bit tired. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was needed this week. I joined in a little bit earlier. Then I was feeling a bit pooped, so I went for a nap.
Okay, we'll let you off, Dave.
Well, Dave,
thank you.
We're going to do a lovely story today. I'm going to teach you something as well.
Oh, that's what Aesop's fables are all about.
Exactly. So if anyone from the BBC or CITV or Channel 4 are listening, this is the kind of stuff we could just pull out. Now, Dave, do you know what a diary is?
Pull out. There's
Well,
chance of baby giraffes.
It's true that no one wants a baby giraffe.
What's the story, AMJ?
The story is, you're going to love this one, Dave. The story is Adam's diary, week commencing the 8th of February.
What, of this year?
Of this year. So, now do you know what a diary is?
Yeah, it's where the cows are and you get the milk from them.
No, that's a dairy. It's very close. So a diary is where grown-ups keep all their important stuff down in a book.
Oh.
So
like Anne Frank.
Just like Anne Frank, but not so tragic.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't know.
I've seen your video diary.
Yeah, well, it's very similar to the video diary.
I hope it's not as tedious.
I hope it isn't. I made banana skin bacon yesterday. I'm going all out on that video diary.
Yeah, was it not?
What? What did you make?
Wow, maybe we should have brought this up earlier in the show. I made bacon, but I made it out of banana skins.
It looked really nice.
Soy. It actually was all right.
Paul's making some at the weekend.
Give it a go.
How?
Paul stopped liking the videos after AMJ got upset that he missed one.
I think, yeah, I'll send you it. But like, it really worked. If anyone wants to, it's a good fun thing. It'd be great on pancakes. Don't go eating it if you're expecting something close to bacon. It's just really crispy and it tastes banana.
Don't go bacon my heart. I will if I fried.
Good old banana skin bacon. If anyone else has tried it out there, let us know. So it started off on a Monday.
Monday?
So Monday the 8th. So did you know what happened on Monday the
8th? Paul phoned in sick again.
Paul did phone in sick. Also,
it's the first time in over 3 years he's had time off sick.
Okay, Dave, you're quite defensive over Paul being sick. Is he really ill?
Yeah.
How ill? On a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, at least an 8.
At least an 8?
Yeah.
Did he do the sick voice when he rang him up?
Nah, he just done his normal voice because he's trying, and he even apologised at the end of the phone call.
Oh, wow. Let's hope Paul gets better.
You hope so.
So,
fed up moping about the house.
Well, you need to kick him into shape, Dave. That's what you need to do.
I can't play in the shop like I like to. With Edward the Turtle when he's around.
I like the idea of you playing in the shop, like the local corner shop as well, just turning up and you're in there.
No, the toy shop that I got in the front room.
You got your own toy shop now?
Yeah, you've seen the video. I sent it.
I have seen the video. Right, so it's been a busy week. I sadly couldn't go out and work from the venue on Monday because if I wrote here it snowed and there was no trains. But then on Tuesday, I had a live video broadcast for a internet game show, and
that was really good. I thought you'd done a very good job of that, and you were definitely the best one to be the host because the rest were a bit flim-flammy with the in Mock the Week. They just. You was taking it seriously and the others weren't taking it as seriously. Tony Law, great as a guest, who wouldn't be a good host. He couldn't keep it together like you did.
Why, thank you very much. I will take that.
Just need to shave the rest of the hair off and you can be Dara O'Brien.
Exactly. Give it time. It's falling out anyway. Wednesday. Oh, what happened to me Wednesday? I'll tell you. I had an interview with Jeff Stevenson.
Who's Jeff Stevenson?
He was in Only Fools and Horses.
I thought you said Jeff Stevenson's.
No, Jeff Stevenson. So I had an interview with him for another podcast.
What did he do then?
He was.
What was he?
He was the comedian at Rodney's stag party.
Is he funny?
It is very funny. We had a lovely talk about his career.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then Thursday, Dave, it says here, a little bit of a lay-in, and a chat with those monkeys. So I don't know what that's alluding to.
Oh, it's probably Paul and Critters.
Yeah, and that's my week. That is my week. What a week it is.
What a week.
And do you know? Did you want to know about my week?
No, Dave, I'm joking. Carry on. Tell us about your week.
So my week starts on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And so I done the church service over Zoom. That was fun. I done the intercessions, and I prayed for all animals.
Yeah.
And then on Monday, I was all geared up to play with the shots with Geraldine and Edward Turtle. Edward's not allowed out the tank though; he gets very poorly. And I was going to have Henry and Daniel with the guinea pigs in, but Paul's like, oh, well, poorly. So they put rest to those games because I was hoping he'd be in bed because he was meant to be on nights this week, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to play. And Tuesday was the same. Yesterday I got to play at the shops, and I got to play at the Scalextrics. And Daniel and Henry sat on the cars as they whizzed around because Paul's in hospital, so at least I got to have some fun.
That's it.
But then he came home early. I was hoping he'd stay in for a few days, but he came back yesterday.
Well, I'm happy and sorry to hear that as well.
Yeah, not as sorry as I was because I left a big mess of the Scalextric tracks.
That's pretty cool. I've just had a brilliant idea, but I will tell you off air.
Oh. So that doesn't go out dressed as a big elephant, put no rubbish out.
Well, no, that and who's taking photos of that? Clearly, she's having someone waiting there to take the photo.
Yeah, it's her.
We're ever so happy to see her.
It's actually her daughter. Her daughter films it every day and puts it on TikTok.
I bet her daughter loves doing that.
How much rubbish is she creating?
Lots, apparently.
She don't sound very eco-friendly to me.
She don't sound very eco-friendly to me either.
Not at all. Oh, dear. Talking of eco-friendly, the company I work for, we were supposed to have a big staff meeting at one of the schools that we clean yesterday, and decided that snow, maybe not.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it via Zoom instead.
Oh, it's so much better, isn't it? And then you can pretend you're actually paying attention when secretly you're not.
Yeah. So you can just have a shirt and tie, and your trackies or something to slob out in indoors and just relax.
How are you as a boss, Critters? Are you kind of like, are you harsh? Do you get results?
I am a bit harsh, as in someone rang up the other day and said their nan had just died, and I went, and
that is pretty harsh.
So in the end, it was a case of, well, you can go in tomorrow and do extra time.
It's weird with stuff like that, isn't it? It's like, because like that nan dying is always an alarm bell in my head. We had a guy I used to work with, I won't say his name, but his granddad died 4 times.
Yeah,
Maybe he was Lazarus.
Maybe. Yeah, that was the other film I watched, Victor Frankenstein, the one with Professor X and Harry Potter in.
Is it any good?
It's not as good as the Kenneth Branagh version.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. It annoys me when people call the monster Frankenstein, because the monster never had a name. That's one of the things that really gave it that edge, because he wanted to belong, and if he had a name, he might have belonged. But he called it a wretched monster and a wondrous wretch and all these other mean names throughout it all. So when people say I've dressed up as Frankenstein, no, you've dressed up as the monster. Frankenstein is Victor Frankenstein, the creator of the monster.
Indeed.
Sorry about that.
I'm surprised there's not been a Muppets Frankenstein yet, or something like that.
Oh, great.
I won't be surprised.
Great.
Great. Disney Plus are listening to this. You've just stopped Dave being made now. Dave the Elephant, the film. You've stopped that being made because now they're going to make Victor Frankenstein Muppets instead.
I've already got people on board for Dave the movie.
Who have you got?
I've got you, Critters,
Great.
Running
Yeah.
Keith. We're gonna do something no series has ever done ever. We're gonna go on holiday in the movie.
Ooh.
That's originality at its best.
What about vacation?
No, except maybe that.
What about National Lampoon's European Vacation?
Except
what about
that.
Airplane 1 and 2?
What? Except that. Every adaptation.
Airplane? Surely you can't be serious.
Don't call me Shirley.
I've never seen Airplane. I hate to tell
What?
you this. But yeah.
Right, that is your mission. Before next week, you need to go and watch Airplane. At least Airplane 1. You could watch Airplane 2 if you want as well, but number one's definitely.
I'd enjoy that because I keep watching awful films and I've had enough of it. I watched the new X-Men last night, the Dark Phoenix one. What a crock of crap.
Yeah,
we need to get into a hospital. What is it? It's a big building with lots of patients, but that's not important right now.
See, that and the what are they called? Naked Gun series.
I've seen Naked Gun.
See, got to see them.
The title drew me to it. I thought 33 and a half. I've got a lot to watch.
33 and a third.
33 and a third.
33 and a third.
Sorry.
Look, I've just had a cup of tea brought to me. And that's good.
Oh, I'd make my own. And I'm ill.
Well, talking of delivery, I've got one more news story that we could talk about this week. It was an Uber Eats rider that texted the student that ordered the food something that she wasn't expecting. What do you reckon it was?
I'm
Was
watching
it a picture
you.
of the lady dressed up taking her bins out?
No, that would have been good. But no.
Was it the script for Dave the Elephant, the movie?
It's not
No.
Dave the Elephant, the film.
And it wasn't even the script as in the band.
Oh, no.
Was it The Weekend? Was it a nudie picture?
No. She probably would have appreciated that more.
Oh, was it picture of her poo?
Was it picture of her poo?
Yeah. Like it was meant to go to Rate My Poo, so she just received a picture of a big turd with a number 7 on.
If only it was. But no, the Uber Eats rider text this lady student saying, "Sorry, love, ate your food."
Oh.
Yes, the student was left hungry after receiving the message from a food delivery driver saying that he'd eaten her right. And it's not just like a burger or something. No, 2 burgers, chips, and a chicken wrap. He'd eaten it all.
Did she get a refund?
Well, that's what I'm going to get to. I mean, the lady's name, it must be made up. Right, she lives in Ilford, East London, and apparently her name is Ilias.
Ilias.
That's got to be a made up name. Ilias that lives in Ilford.
Book is the Iliad.
Weird. But yeah, she'd ordered 15 quid's worth of food to be delivered, and she got that text go through. So luckily, she managed to. Oh, and the cheeky bit, of course, is that when she went onto the app, it said that her food had been delivered and asked if she would like to leave a tip for the delivery man.
Here's a tip: don't eat me friggin' food.
Yeah. Well, she did get hold of Uber Eats and went, "Wait, what's going on?" Managed to get a replacement meal. Luckily, she said she didn't want to get the man in trouble. She went, maybe he was really hungry. I don't want to be the reason that a peckish man gets unemployed in a pandemic.
Oh, that's very fair.
Yeah, but there's the level of incompetence there as well.
I'm sorry, chaps. I'm going to have to say love you and leave you.
Where are you going?
I need to quickly dash to the toilet. So I'm afraid I'm going to say love you and leave you. I love you all.
Bye.
I have it in 2 minutes. Bye, Paul.
Bye, everyone. Love you.
Bye, Dave.
Bye.
See you later, everyone. It's been fun.
Bye, Geraldine.
Bye. It's just us now.
Yeah, just us. Then so you've got a meeting shortly anyway as well, haven't you? So look, it's all fun and games because normally we're recording in the evening, but it's the afternoon for us. So
spinning the plates. You ready for our production meeting next week? Ready to meet up for that?
Yeah. That's, the production meeting is like the first 2 minutes before I press record.
It sure is. All right, man.
Yeah, what are you doing? I don't know.
Give it a go. Absolute pleasure as always. I've got to bounce.
Now you've got to go and watch Airplane.
I'd rather be watching Airplane, to be honest.
You're going to have to. You're going to
I
have to.
will. All right. I will see you
That's-
next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Fare you well.
Go and get a cup of tea.
I'm going to do the same.
Yeah.
Musical Insights.